Pandas, pandas, pandas. Sorry for the late start. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We're back live at it again. Good morning, pandas. Welcome to the stream. We are here trading Apex. The market had a wild session. I realized yesterday's tradings, absolute shenanigans, just ridiculous trading, price action, was due because of the earnings aftermarket. Aftermarket earnings was a bigger move than the entire day, pretty much. Created a bigger move than the entire day on the Nascraq. It was Google and Tesla earnings that moved the markets, and that's what the market was waiting for, I guess. Because we had absolute shenanigans the whole entire day. Nowadays, what moves the markets? It's not news anymore. It's essentially only thing that moves markets are earnings and Trump tweets. Feels like entry long. Not interested in anything here. Very confusing, to be honest. Yep. The only thing that moves the markets are tweets, or truth socials, or truth posts, whatever, and earnings. Those are the only thing that actually move markets these days. Quick update on my accounts. Top left of your screen, we got 11 funded accounts, and we have 9 past evals. So I don't have 20 funded accounts right now. I have 11 funded accounts and 9 past evals. Tomorrow they'll turn into funded accounts. Today I will be obviously only trading my funded accounts, my 11 funded accounts. It's a bit confusing right now. It didn't play out. Yeah, I mean, yesterday I tried to revitalize my other accounts and they end up getting busted. It's pure shenanigans, and I was just like, all right, this is it. This is it. For these accounts, I need about $700 more, $750 more in order to get a payout here. Let's just say $1,000 and not feel good. I need 3 more days of $50 or more profit. It's completely choppy here, but beneath the 20 MA. Right, overnight news. Sorry, not overnight news, but earnings is actually moved the markets. Basically, markets closed right here, right in this little pop up, and then all of this was from the earnings. Like a super doji bar. First 5-minute bar is a doji bar here. Probably fill the gap, but we'll see. I don't know. Probably will fill the gap, in my opinion. I'm just not expecting much today. I'm expecting more shenanigans. I expect shenanigans basically every day. We have news at 9:45, so that could cause some volatility here. We have news at 9:45. Absolute shenanigans right now. I just don't like it. I don't like it. try to make sense of this. Undershoot to overshoot here. In this channel. Approaching the bottom of the first 5-minute candle here. YL made $3 bajillion today. All right. Can you do some gifted memberships? Like just 20? 20 gifted memberships. Thanks, YL. Appreciate it. Drop those GMs in chat. Scalp that like button. Our goal right now, we have a 6 payout challenge, and our goal right now is to get another payout. But you can only get it every 8 trading days, so the soonest I can request a payout is next Wednesday. I like max payouts if I can. I need 6 payouts, but I would like them to be max payouts, obviously, if I can do it. I'm about to jump on micros here today. I already know today's gonna be shenanigans. I'm gonna jump on some micros here today. Jeez, trigger so fast. Trying to fill the gap here on the 5-minute chart. No joy on filling the gap, of course. No joy in filling the gap, of course. Why would we fill the gap? Why would we fill the gap today? That makes no sense. Of course we're not going to fill the gap. Of course we're going to just reverse all the way up and take my stop out. Of course. Why wouldn't we? Of course we'll take my stop out and then reverse after taking my stop out. Of course. Why wouldn't we? Yeah, why wouldn't we take my stop out? Goodness gracious. Do I want a bigger stop? Nah, I'll just re-enter. I think I'll just re-enter. I'm not going to double it up on this after this reversal back up. It's all good. Let's take the hit. I don't want to double my losses here. Because now it's getting sus. It's getting very suspicious. Of course it'll take my stop out before filling the gap. Why wouldn't it? Duh! So dumb. Why would you think we would actually fill the gap? Why would you think that? It's the dumbest thing I've ever thought about. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You thought we were going to fill the gap? That is so, you're so stupid. Why would we fill the gap ever? So I can just short out, double my position up here. Sean Bear Bar, any on his low on the 2500 tick chart. More shenanigans. Some more shenanigans. Absolutely shenanigans here. Yeah, why would we fill the gap? What am I thinking? Why would we ever fill the gap here? Dumbest premise ever, filling the gap on the 5-minute chart. Why would we ever do that? It's so stupid. These bull bars. How dumb do you have to be to think we're going to fill the gap here? How stupid can you be to think we're going to actually fill the gap here? You must be so stupid. Why would we ever do such a thing? It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Filling the gap on the 5-minute chart on the regular trading hours? Why would we ever fill the gap on the regular trading hours? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Target filled.
Okay. Just shenanigans. Shenanigans. More and more shenanigans every day. What is this? What's happening now? Just came out break even on that trade. If we trigger this trap, maybe considering going short. But look how strong this bull move was up to the top of a small trading range. My stop loss was up here. Let's see if it gets hit. I'm feeling it will. I feel like my stop is up here. I feel like it's gonna get hit. No, wow, good signal bar above the 20 MA. Only gonna take the trap on the 2500 tick chart. That's my stop loss. My stop loss would have just got hit right there. If I didn't skunk that, I would have lost that trade. It's so stupid. Why would we ever think we would fill the gap on the 5-minute chart? Why would I ever think that? It's the dumbest premise ever. So stupid. Why would anyone ever think you're gonna fill the gap? Oh, news in 1 minute actually. That's more than you've made yesterday. Okay. I'll take it. I get it. I'll take that. Fair. That's fair enough. Close the music. Nah, no music. You can listen to your own music. How about that? Do you know where you can show the money amount on the trader chart and not the points profit? Good mornings. Like, where do you want to see that? Like, under the, like in the chart trader? I think you could just right click the chart trader, go to properties. Oh no, it's in the options menu. Yeah, options menu. You have to go to your control center, go to tools, settings, then go to trading? No. Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, it's in the chart. I have no idea. Where is this? I forget where the setting was. I think it's just the chart trader properties, no? Yeah. Sorry. Right click your chart trader. I don't know where you want to see it. I'm guessing you're talking about on your brackets while trading. You talking on your brackets while in a trade? Oh, on the NinjaTrader chart. I think what it will do, it will show you whatever it's set as a chart trader. So whatever your chart trader set at, it will set the same thing up. So make sure your chart trader is set to currency. Right click your chart trader, go to properties, and then where it says order display, wait, P&L display unit, Mine's currency. Oh, we had news. I didn't even realize it. It's like a puff in the wind. I didn't even realize we had news. Very cool. Like I said, news does nothing these days. It's all about tweets and earnings right now. And the stupid thing about earnings is that it happens after market. Yesterday we had a huge move after market, and after market hours, and oh, diabolical. Oh, we missed the gap. All right, maybe the market's saying we're not going to fill the gap. We're just on a massive uptrend again, and we're going to blast off. Daily chart looks confusing. Far away feels like inch short. Right, 20 EMA, far away from 20 EMA, feels like inch short. It's be a nice blast to the upside here. Making new high of day on the 5-minute chart on the regular trading hours. I thought we were in some sort of channel, but now it feels more like a straight up trading range. It looks like something like this, and it looks like we're breaking to the upside of it. We got like massive bull bars right now. Kind of hitting its head right now. Of course we wouldn't fill the gap. Why would we fill the gap? Why would we ever think we're going to fill the gap here? The most obvious gap ever created. If we close above the first 5-minute candle, I may go long, but we'll see. Feels like shenanigans, if anything. Could be a big trading range here. Okay. The 5-minute, we don't close above the first 5-minute candle. Donald Smith says still within the 5-minute range. Yep. Exactly. Create trading range. I mean, should we go on a lower high on the trading range? Thinking this is actually trading range? It's hard to say. I could try. Okay. Second entry long. Decent looking signal bar. Confusion to me. Kind of in the middle of a trading range, the upper third. Hey, slippage. That's the worst. Gives you slippage and doesn't actually touch your where it takes you up break even. Right? It doesn't actually go there, but it gives you slippage. Gives you like more slippage than the market actually moved. You gotta love that. You have to absolutely love that lower high. I should have just the smallest risk. I should have let it cook a little bit. Should let it cook a little. I'm still up $1.64, pandas. I mean, it's sick. So sick. So sick. I'm up $1.64. So sick. Guess regardless if I let it cook, I would have came out break even here. I don't know. Austin Hare says, "Did you ever do anything with Andrew's pitchfork? I mess around with it when the market's slow, and sometimes it's pretty accurate." Yeah, I mean pitchforks for farming. I don't know. Green is green, as they say. I'd rather be at $1.64 than negative. Whoa! I should have let it cooked, Pan. I should have let it cooked. I should have let it cook. I had the right premise here. Bad execution on that trade. Came out break even too quick. I should have let it cooked. I mean, it's such a strong bounce off the top of the trading range here. The biggest clue was that we didn't close above the first 5-minute candle. We're still within the first 5-minute candle's range. So sick. Oh, we fill the gap now. Sure, why not? After we make a new high of day, we gotta fill the gap now. Why not? The gap is at 23,324. Gap's way down here, right? I'm gonna start a position to get to that gap. Trading range. Lovely trading range here. I'm gonna start a position to get to that gap. We'll see. Maybe I should just be going long here, to be honest. I should just be going long here. Like, actually just go long. I'm trying to build a position to get to this gap. I'm going to scale in once or twice here. Okay. I'm gonna risk a little bit here, Panis. I'm gonna risk a little bit here. I mean, this could just be pure trade range price action. Just come right back to the top. Could be one of those days. Ugh. Feels like I just short. Could definitely be the setup to get back to the top of the trading range. I'm gonna scale in one more time here, Pandas. I mean, if we get all the way up here, I'm cooked. I'll just take it as a hit. We're going above the 50% mark of the range. Yeah, strong bull bars. 2 strong bull bars. I'm cooked here. I think I'm cooked. Okay. Okay, pushes down decently hard. Blew right through my order. I think that's a solid pivot to use. It blew right through my order, so I don't know what to do there. There's not much I can do. Looking for a new low at least. I think it's fair enough. This is a fair enough pivot to use as a stop loss. Looking at the price action. Wait, if we make another high here, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm like about to stop using stop limit orders for the Nascraq. It just goes through my order too many times. And I miss my trades too often.
5-minute trap.
Yeah, I think it's a fair enough pivot to use. We're going to try to fill the gap here. Let's see if we can get it. Looking for a new low, I think, at the minimum here right now. Lots of back and forth that I don't like. Lots of back and forth I don't like. I wish it just made a new low. Feels like I'm too long. I'll enter another one more time. Okay, new low created. Okay, deep push down. Can we get more than that, please? I'd like a little bit more than that, please. It could reverse off of here. It could just trick me here. It could reverse all the way back up. I don't wanna FAFO here. Yeah, it's coming back up. I can't even move my
2500 tick
errors. I
trap.
can't even move. Can I move this?
Target filled.
I don't want to FAFO. Such a strong push at the bottom trading range. I don't want to get married to a premise either, but it's just not what I want to see in this situation. We had a good like $500 there, but Obviously, I don't want to FAFO here. I do not want to FAFO here. Maybe I should have FAFO'd. The strong bull bar spooked me. Maybe I should have FAFO'd. Fails like entry long here. This could be the push down we needed. Yeah, I guess it's just too much back and forth for me. It's just too hard to trade. Too much back and forth for me. I don't know. Too much back and forth. Looks pretty disgusting on the 5-minute chart. I just don't know what's happening. I got shook out. I got paper pawed. It's not even paper. It's just wet. It's actually wet paper. Not only my hands made out of paper, but they're not only my paws are made out of paper, but it's wet paper. Goodness gracious. Lots of back and forth. Lots of retracements here. Jeez Louise. I mean, if you like the trade, you can re-enter the retracement right there if you love it still. It's very hard to trade this. Very hard to hold. It's because of the trading range currently as well. So you're trying to get to this obvious key area, but the trading range is in your way.
2,500 tick trap.
Sell signal bar. I don't know. Lower high, sure. That could be the push down. I don't know. Market's waiting for something obvious here. I'm waiting for something obvious here. Another thing about the 2,500 tick chart, had this big wick underneath it. I just felt like, okay, that's not what I want to see. That's not what I want to see. I don't want to see a big wick. Wow, what is going to happen here? A little bit of FOMO for me, but I've been tricked enough, bamboozled enough to just sit on my paws here. For this is very confusing. Maybe second edge is short here. Okay, second edge is short. If it comes off our trend line, it might be too tempting to give up here. Is that close enough? A little pop-up at the end kind of makes this a little bit sus. These little pops up here. Right? Imagine going short and you see those little pop-ups. It's the worst feeling in the world. I've been there a million times. Okay, at least I have some skin in the game right now. I have a little bit of skin in the game. Like it'll probably fill the gap today. I just don't know what manner. My timing could be way off. My timing could be way off here. I'll enter short again here. Looking for a second to short again off our trend line. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 overlapping bars in a row. Very confusing.
2,500 tick
Now
trap.
it's running away from me. What's a fair place to put your stop loss? Is it here? I guess. All right, takes me out again. Hopefully, okay, actually reaches it this time. It did the same thing as it did here. Takes you out and then actually pushes you above where the market actually goes. Price actually goes. Like I said, the 5-minute is just looking so choppy. Like, I didn't want to get married to the premise that we'll fill the gap. Like, it's so incredibly choppy. I want to fill the gap here, but I just don't know if we can do it because it's so choppy. I just don't know if we can do it. I don't know if it's worth. We're down 295. It's very little, but still, it's just frustrating. Right, the 5-minute has a gap here and it needs to fill, but it's so choppy right above it. I just don't know if it's going to actually do it. 2500 tick chart has a certain setup here that may get back to, or the fail second entry long here could push down. But as of right now, I'm respecting the gap. I'm respecting the trading range. Another clue is that we failed to close outside of the first 5-minute candle. We failed to close it. We haven't closed it one time. The first 5-minute candles right here, right? We haven't. These two lines here represent the range of the first 5-minute candle, right? The high and the low. That's where I just put it. That's simple as that. Call it the 5-minute range, right? We have not closed outside of it. We're still trading within the first 5-minute range. Market's confused. Very confused here. I don't know. I could attempt this, but it's such a bad signal bar. And is it large?
2500 tick trap.
It's not that large. The trading range feels pretty established here. I mean, it's like, this is a trading range of trading ranges. It's just the key area underneath it is making me want to trade towards it. I can't. I don't respect the trading range, whatever. Okay, actually pushing down kind of hard. Do I just go short here is a question. I guess, whatever. Strong bear bars ending on their lows. If it gets folded, it gets folded. Not much I can do about it, but I'm going to try. Let's get a little piece of it.
Target filled.
Alright, I got a piece of it finally. It was a fail second entry long on the 2500 tick. Unfortunately, you had this massive trading range here, making it ultimately confusing. I had no idea. I thought I was going to run away back to the top of the trade. Too much conflicting, like, information here. Pandas. Too much conflicting information. I couldn't decide. And I just took the safe route and just pretty much skipped it until we like made it so incredibly obvious. I just had to try something. We pretty much bounced off the gap. We finally closed outside of the first 5-minute candle. We got a bear bar here closing beneath it. Now we fill the gap and bouncing off the 20 EMA as well, so quite perfectly here. Can it bounce all the way back up? Sure, why not? Like, I don't think this is particularly a bear trend day. Particularly. It could turn into one, but right now I still feel like we're trading range. Okay, keeps pushing down. Fair enough. Shenanigans all the way down to fill the gap, but finally we got it with a fail second entry long on the 2500 tick chart coming off the 20 EMA in the most obvious trade. Like in my mind, I was like, without that key area beneath it, I would definitely have traded maybe up to the top of this trading range again. But because we had that key area, I was a little bit confused and ended up pushing down to it. So I just felt like, all right. I gotta look at the price action, and it just felt like confusing. If this is a bear bar, it'd be 2 bear closes outside of the 5-minute range. They're quite strong bear closes as well. We were trying to get the all-time high, I feel like. We were trying to get to the all-time high, but we couldn't do it. Basically double topping off the all-time high right now. Keeps pushing down. Pretty strong bear bar. Pretty strong bear move, I mean. Now we can kind of say this is probably a downtrend right now. If we're to create a channel, this is how it looks like for now.
$2,500 tick trap. Second inch is short, but I don't know. It seems like a strong bounce off of something. Bull bars. Lots of bull bars in a row. Multiple bull bars in a row. Can't go short here, in my opinion. It's too many bull bars in a row. Too strong of a move up. Whoo-wee. Maybe hit the top of the channel here. We drew this channel using these pivots here. This pivot, this pivot, this pivot down here. Bounces at the bottom of the channel. As you can see. 2,500 tick trap.
Maybe heading to the top of the channel here. Hard to go short here in my opinion still. Too many bull bars in a row. Second short does trigger here. Enough for a 1-to-1, which is good enough for a successful scalp. Fail second entry short is probably the better setup here. If it does trigger. Okay. Doesn't trigger. Confusing. As always. I mean, are we just in a downtrend day today? Could be. But I'm so confused from the last like 5 months. For the last like 3 months, like it's done enough for me to be like, I don't know if we're gonna have these strong trend days. Very rare if we do. Very rare if we do. Feels like a short does trigger here.
It's a lower high. Looking for a lower high here. Is market telling me I cannot come out? I cannot take my risk off ever? Is it one of those days? Yeah, one of those days I can't take my risk off. It will always take me out break even every time I take my risk off. Okay. Not only does it take me out break even, it does it worse, right? It gives me a worse feel. All good. I tried to look for a new low here, like just simple lower high, lower lows, but market's not giving that to us. It is what it is. Making this very confusing now. Right, now we're making higher highs. We broke this pivot high. Very confusing. 2500 tick chart, complete overlapping bars. It's actually creating a IOO pattern here. Very confusing. IOO pattern. Terrible pattern to create. Massive confusion. The IOOs was terrible. Big push up. Good thing I took on my trade anyways. I would have lost it. Skunked it right for the sake of this happening. Just in case. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bull bars in a row. So sick. We're pretty much break even today. I would like this to be positive so I at least consider it as a 50 plus day. Right? You want at least a $50 or more day today because you want to count towards your positive days for Apex to get payouts. It's quite stupid, but LES, what am I trading? It's called a Nasdaq. I'll call it the Nascraq. It's a Nasdaq futures, otherwise known as NQ, where every single point is $20. It's a 20x leveraged instrument from the QQQ. So every contract you trade is like trading 20 QQQs. It's the futures market, the greatest market of all time. Forget forex. It's all about the futures. Forex is trash. Spreads are terrible. It's very hard to scalp on the forex market. Thankfully, the futures are still in a place where even one tick is still profitable. I don't think that's going to be the case soon. It's going to start going. I don't know how they keep raising the commissions and the fees for futures markets. Quite stupid, right? Like if one tick doesn't even give you bamboo, then it's kind of like, what are you? Why are you destroying the futures market?
2500 tick trap.
The 5-minute chart looks like it just wants to balance off the 20 EMA here and just come all the way back up to the top. It just looks so overlap. It's just like yesterday. It was just super overlapping bars. I don't know. I just don't know. It's so difficult to trade this. Bob Sox said, I think I'm just going to YOLO today. Just do it on one account if you are. So you don't bust out your accounts. I understand you got to get out of your system sometimes. You know what I mean? Feels like I just short. I don't know. Second entry short on the 2500 tick chart. Everything else looks bullish though. It's hard to say. See, the best thing you can do for yourself today is just trade micros. That's the best thing you can do for yourself today. Trade micros. Big bear bar ending on low. Interesting. Don't know, pandas. Forgive me. I'm not sure if we're reversing here or not. Feels like it's long. I may go short here.
$2,500 tick trap.
It's an IOO pattern on the 500 tick chart. Second entry long. I don't know. Tough. I truly don't know. Okay. I guess we'll try this. It's a real big, I guess. All right, let's try. Let's dance, pandas. Let's dance.
$2,500 tick trap.
So many overlapping bars. I don't even know why I'm trying this. Here we go. Let's dance. Shall we? This is not a fun dance. This is not a fun dance right now. This is not fun at all. This is not fun at all, pandas. Why am I even trying to dance right now? It's not a good place to dance at all. What is this nonsense? Should have been expected, I guess, from all this chop. What else do I expect today? So choppy. I mean, maybe I could take advantage of the chop here by buying here, thinking we'd come back up. But that is a lot of risk. That's a lot of risk here. Try again. Enter one more time. Struggling. Struggling to launch here. Failure to launch right now. Really struggling to launch right now. Really struggling to launch. Really struggling to launch right now. Goodness gracious. I guess I should just let it cook a little bit, huh? Should let it cook. Really struggling to launch. I didn't want to FAFO again.
5-minute trap.
Another reversal. Just how many reversals can you have on an uptrend? So choppy. So confusing. Really struggled to launch. Felt so heavy. I felt like it's like the first launch of Falcon Heavy just exploded midair. So I feel like it was going to happen. I just didn't feel convicted enough. It's too choppy today. Like I don't have any conviction on that fail second entry short here. Coming back into our trading range. Like I don't have much conviction of it just because it's so choppy. 1, 2, 3, 4 overlapping bars in a row. 5-minute chart as well, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overlapping bars in a row. It's just hard to trade. It's hard to stay in that trade and just doesn't feel like I would like it to have popped off right there, but instead it just did nothing. Just kind of stalled out. And so I just didn't feel good. We're like basically break even. Like exactly break even today. Wow. Incredible. Very, very difficult. Very difficult. Okay, pops up again, sure. Closing beneath the 20 MA on the 2500 tick chart, making it feel more bearish. Oh yeah, that's difficult. The 5-minute. Completely, like just doji bars, small bars, in fact. Duncan. Ugly Friday. Maybe he's just, telling us the future. He didn't say today is an ugly day. He's just saying ugly Friday. Maybe he's saying it's gonna come up. You guys don't know. You guys are interpreting what he's saying. He's misinterpreting. He's looking at today's price action. He's like, I already know tomorrow's gonna be ugly. Ugly Friday. You just assumed he was confused.
5-minute trap.
Bob Sock says, I entered and it froze on me. That's like God's way telling you, don't do it. Don't enter. Wild, the 5-minute, again, it's nothing. It's not able to do anything. It's just sputtering and stalling. But clearly above the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart, which could be bullish. The 500 tick chart, second entry long here. Could be an okay trade to take. I guess I'll try. What's there to lose? What is there to lose at this point? Such a small risk. Could be a decent push up. It is coming off our trend line at 20 MA. Staying above 20 MA, which is the reason why I consider this trade. Okay, decent push up actually. Should I just let it ride? Let it cook? Let him cook! Shall I let it cook a little bit, pandas? A little sizzle sizzle? A little razzle dazzle? Let it cook? I mean, is this the trade of the day? Is this the one? Nope. It made a new high, though, at least. It tried to razzle dazzle. It really tried to razzle dazzle. Couldn't do much, though. Strong bull bar ending on its high. You're expecting, like, some follow through at the strong bull bar ending on its high. We'll see, though. We shall see. Maybe we found the trade, pandas. Out of nowhere, maybe we found it. We'll just run this. Until it breaks the previous candle's low, we'll keep running it. How about that? How about we just let it keep running? Breaking the previous candle's low. Maybe we can work pivots here. Keeps pushing up. Keeps pushing up. I'm going to let it create some pivots. What is this? There's no way. There's no way we caught it. Such a small risk. Did we catch something, pandas? Did we catch something today? Have we caught the move? Pandas! What is going on? What is happening right now? I'll let one run, but I'll take one out right at the first reversal. All right, we protected some bamboo there. What is that, like a 20-point move? Almost a 20-point move. Now this one, we'll use pivots. We'll use the pivots now for this one. For the runner. Just a wild trade. Goodness gracious. Because it's so choppy, like this can come all the way back down and take me out. It could absolutely do that. This is why I protected something. But I want to run this. Right? We have enough space from like... We just have enough space, so I'm going to run it. Right, we have enough space to make pivots here. Itsuko, what tool was that you did the measure move? I did a measure move today. I have this one. It's just a Fibonacci, and I just changed the Fibonacci to be like a 1 to 2 risk reward, because the risk reward tool on NinjaTrader is absolute trash. It doesn't even allow you to add extra levels. You only have one level you can use. So I just used the Fibonacci where it has multiple levels, and I just made it like the 1 to 1 to 1 to 2s. Don't mind that. Don't mind the background noise, pandas. Strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart. This could lift off. I mean, our runner could be very nice here. And I just love how the 20 EMA is curling up now on the 5-minute chart. We consolidated, pushed down. Now we're pushing back up. Maybe making new all-time highs today. Right, here's your all-time highs. Maybe making new all-time highs today. I would love to see it. And I'd love to be in this runner if I can. This could be the runner. Maybe I'll just let this run all day, see what happens. How about that? That sounds fun. Doesn't it sound fun, pandas? Let's just see how high this goes. Let's just let it run all day. Let's see if we make a new all-time high with this runner. Goodness gracious. Shall I add to it? Is the question. Second entry long, perhaps. I honestly think another bull bar on the 5-minute chart will get the bulls confident enough to start entering always in long. If we get another bull bar here, I may do that. I might do that. I might do it. Second entry long here. We failed to make a new pivot high, so I'm not moving this stop loss. Keeping at break even here. Could absolutely come back down to take me out here. I wish we were in one of those trades that, like, when you look at the level, like, the price never comes back to that level. Like, I really want to be in one of those trades today. You know what I mean, pandas? Like, it just, like, runs away from it. It just never, it creates a huge gap. Never comes back to it. That's what I want to happen right now. Alright, here we go. Let's add another one. Second entry long. Looks kind of bearish to me. Whoa, okay, here we go. Trying here. Let's make a new high. In fact, I can come out here still positive like this. So if it does reverse back down, I can still be positive here. How high can you fly? How high can you fly? Are we in a big one here, pandas? Is the question. I think we might be in a big one here, pandas. Oh boy, never mind. Ah, it's just too good to be true, you know, these days. So choppy. It's going to continue to chop. Fail second entry long, perhaps. I like a nice bull bar on the 5-minute chart. Hopefully encouraging the 5-minute bulls to just come always in long here. We shall see, though. Ah, it doesn't look like the 5 minutes going to make a bull bar. It doesn't look like it. Darn. It's a shame. Creates a bear bar, actually. Doji bar. Inside bar. Okay, pushes up. Let's see if we can break the upside of the inside bar. I'd love to see it.
2,500 tick trap.
Strong bull bar ending on high. You love to see it. Where's the follow through? Where's the follow through? Come on, push through. Push through. Pandas! We need this to push. It keeps hitting its head on all these walls. It just simply cannot push up smoothly. Hey, don't come back down. No one wants to see you come back down. No one wants to see your ugly face back down here again. We want you to go far, far away from us, please. Just go away. Pandas? 2 strong bull bars in a row. We break the upside of the inside bar on the 5-minute chart. Doesn't mean much. Nope, does not mean anything, apparently. We still haven't broken this pivot high, which is why I have this line here. Which is a darn shame. Can we get it? Please. No matter what, I'm making money here, though. No matter what, I'm making money still. I'd like to make more money, but no matter what, I'm making a little bit of bamboo here. Give me a nice push-up, please. It's just stalled out again. It's completely stuck. The problem with this is that it might have to come back down to grab more liquidity before pushing back up. So probably take my stop out, then push back up if it does. If it does come back down, probably come right back up. That's the problem, though. Wow, we cannot make a new high. It is struggling to break this pivot high over here. Fair enough. Lots of dojis, lots of overlapping bars. This could turn to a trading range here. Why not? Comes back down. Like I said, low volume could mean it needs to come back all the way back down here to grab more liquidity and then push up again. Feels like a short would be great here. I would love to see it. Give me a strong bull. Oh, finally. We finally break this high. It took a bajillion years, but we did it, Ben. As we did it. We're doing it. It doesn't close above it, though. It almost closes above it. Very close, very close. Okay, nice little pop up. Okay. Made a little bit of bamboo on that trade. Like very little bamboo, but I did make some bamboo on that trade. Trying to decide, should I just protect my profits here? It's looking really sus, that's why. It'll pop up and it reverses immediately after the pop up, making it look like this is an exhaustive move up. Where's the target? Our target is the all-time highs. Here's the all-time highs. This blue line here, we're just putting right above the all-time highs. That's where we're looking for new all-time highs today, pandas. That is what we're looking for here. I just don't know I can do it with a tight stop. You know what I mean, pandas? Another second entry long, but it's getting very choppy. It's getting very choppy now. It's another second entry long, but it's very choppy. This is grinding to the upside. I'm contemplating if I should just like bring this back down here knowing that like no matter what, I hadn't made enough today. I guess the idea is payouts, right? I'm definitely a payout city in all my accounts. I'm in payout city on my accounts. Maybe I should just protect my profits here. I'm in payout city, pandas. I mean, how much more? What more can I ask than that on a day like today? Second entry long off the 20 MA in the most scrappy market ever. I mean, our ATR is less than 6, and it's just going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's just very difficult to trade. At least the 500 tick chart is. I'm basically looking at the 2500 tick right now. This is what I'm looking at. And I think we're going to make higher highs and higher lows. So I was like contemplating if I just put it underneath every previous pivot low. Good OI pattern here. 5 minute hasn't had one single pullback yet. This is all one single leg or two legs up here. So I got your long this trigger. I'm in this by proxy with my runner. What do I have to lose, huh, pandas? What do I have to lose? Let's just let this ride. How high can you fly? How high can you fly? Okay. Hold. 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 Super strong bull bar ending on its high. We're just in this trading range as well. Coming right back into the basically the 5 minute range, right? We're back in the 5 minute range. Thinking it might come back to the top of the 5 minute range. Hold. I think in the 5 minute with a strong bull bar again will create always in long trading. Bulls are going to see a strong bull bar here, thinking we're going to come to the top of the 5 minute range very swiftly. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see if it's true. Still got one more minute on that 5 minute bar though. The character of it could change rapidly at the end. The strong bull bar on the 2500 tick chart makes me feel confident we can go up a little bit higher, but no follow through whatsoever on that. Like, it looks like a lot is happening, but if you think about it, pandas, I don't know. It's not even a 50-point move. It's not that serious. It's not even a 50-point move, right? It's not even $1,000 trade. It's not that serious. It's just because the candles are so small and dinky. It's not even $1,000. $1,000 would be up here, thinking for at least a 50-point move. Yeah, the 5-minute candle ends up not being that strong. Absolutely no follow through on the 2500 tick chart. So I thought it would be this, if it was a strong bull bar, it would be always in long trigger, always in long trading, but it's not that strong, pandas. It's not that strong. Might have a deep pullback here, just because it's such like a weak uptrend. It's grinding to the upside. Can I have a big pullback? I don't know. Duncan Kilgore, he's like stressed. Please raise your stop. For the love of God, please raise your stop. Why? Why would I raise my stop here when this is still rocketing to the upside, pandas? Why would I ever raise my stop when this is still rocketing to the upside here? Let's get it, pandas. How high can you fly? How high can you fly? Looking for new all-time highs, pandas. Is there anything else to look for? Is there anything else to look for today? Let's look for some new all-time highs, shall we? All right, I think I got to take it at 1,000, though. First reversal in this area, I'll take it out. I think $1,000 profits, not too shabby if you ask me. I'll take it at $1,000 profits here. Basically up here. I'll take it at 1,000. If it goes up higher, then sure, but I'm happy with $1,000 trade.
Target filled.
I'm happy with that, pandas. Easy peasy. I'm happy with my, 50-point move. More than a 50-point move. It's actually a little more than a 50-point move. I mean, I'm happy with that, pandas. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take that any day. Whoo! Easy peasy. And I guess for me, the most important thing is I'm in payout city, right? I want to just be in payout city so I can get that fourth payout. So anything over 8,000 for me, I'm happy with. And I think I'm just going to continue to trade. Ashraf said, the original risk on that was $100. This was my risk on that trade. I said, you know what? Why not? Let's try it. We're like in a potential area of a breakout. Why not? Let's just try. It was not even, was it even $100? My risk on that trade was $85, and I turned it to 1,000. I turned $85 into 1,000 basically. I'll take it. I'll take it, but it did take me a couple tries, right? Like I came out break even here. I was basically a break even day today until we finally got a move. I mean, what was the thing that really convinced me that we were gonna come back up? I guess a 5-minute, right? You gotta bounce off, filling the gap. Clearly above the 20 MA, staying above it. The 2500 tick chart was being a little bit silly because it was staying underneath the 20 MA, but the fail second entry short was your ultimate setup, really. That's what you're really looking at. The fail second entry short on the 2500 tick chart was the setup that actually brought this up all the way. And when you saw this strong bull bar, is pretty much, right, it's a done deal, this bull bar here. That's where all the traders felt confident. In fact, when they had another push up, came back down to the top of this bull bar, they came back in with limit orders. So this was like the sign for them to come in, and they felt very confident to get, a measure move. You can get a measure move like this at the top of this bull bar, all the way down to here. Maybe not all the way down to there. Maybe here, this pivot. You're making the 120 at least right there. The 5-minute, yeah, like I said. And at this point on the 500 tick chart, it just got so confusing.
2500
But
tick
we got a
trap.
nice second entry long off of our trend line and 20 EMA, which is a reason why I took this trade. I said, you know what, the risk is so small, and it could be a potential big uptrend here. And I just took it. I just thought this risk was so small, it was worth it. And even if I lost, I'd be like, whatever. I don't care. In the first one, I almost gypped myself. I mean, I took on the first reversal down, which is not too shabby because like on a day like today, it could snap back down. But I took 19 points on the first trade. Nice $385 trade, and then of course a $1,000 trade here. This is why we're up 1,400 because I made basically $400 on this trade here, and then 1,000 on this big trade. To me, it was all about risk reward. At the end, it's all about risk reward. Consistency rule doesn't matter because what's 30% of 8,000? It's like 2,000 something, right? It's 2,400. It's 2,400, so I'm above 8,000. So even if I make 1,400 today, it doesn't matter. You can make up to $1,500 a day, and you'll still be okay to withdraw at $5,000. I love it, Pandas. I love that trade. And like I said, Pandas, like we had a rough day yesterday, and like in 1 or 2 days we can make it all back up. I basically made it back up in one trade. Even though yesterday was tough, you just gotta let it go. You gotta let those gays. You gotta let those days go. You gotta let those gays go.
$2,500 tick trap.
I'm happy with my $1,000 gains. If I really feel like this is still bullish, then I can of course enter again here. But I think $1,000 gains is pretty good. You want to protect that bamboo. Also on the 5-minute, right, you got big down, big up. It could be shenanigans for a little bit here. But so many bull bars in this leg up. Like, this could be the beginning of the party still. I mean, this could still launch. I think I mismanaged this second entry long the most. This is one thing I'm upset about this trade. I only took... I took 3 points from that. Stupid. Again, that was another small risk trade. Barely any risk on that trade. And then if you took it, you would be up all this much. From here to here, you would have been up a nice solid 700. On another, like, baby risk. Less than a 5-point risk there. Less than a $100 risk. It is incredible. It's actually sick. Another reason why I felt like we might come back up to the top here is because it was so choppy right here. And then it got choppy again here. Like the downtrend, basically, if you look at this chart on the 5-minute chart, we had one close underneath the 20 EMA. That's it. That's it. That's the only close we've had. And the very next bar after that close was a strong bull bar ending near its high. It got choppy again, but stayed clearly above the 20 EMA. And at a certain point, you can tell, before I ever enter my trade, I could see the 20 EMA starting to curl upwards. Even more so here. And I ultimately entered the trade right here, right? And by then, the 20 EMA is already curling up quite obviously. We have our pullback here. Maybe other people took their profits at the $1,000 mark as well. Same trade as I did. Maybe other traders did the same. Another second entry long. Coming up for 20 EMA and trend line. I would like to go long here, but what are we talking about here? We're looking for like 6 points. But baby risk again. Coming up for trend line and 20 EMA. It's just so late in trend. You're just scared to take this trade. But scare money, make no money, pandas. If I lose this, I'm going to end it. I'm going to keep going until I lose. How about that?
5-minute trap.
First pullback on the 5-minute chart. Nice.
2500 tick trap.
Okay, no, we're no longer right within our rules. And the 5 minutes of first like pullback on this huge move up. It could just be a small. If it's 2 bear bars, then you gotta be scared. But if it's a small pullback here, then not much to worry about, in my opinion. Second entry long. I guess technically it is maybe within our rules. You can even reduce your risk even more by buying with the limit order down here, but you're also decreasing your probability. Fail second entry long here. Not gonna. I wouldn't take the fail second entry long, but it's what it's here. It's what we see here. It's what's here right now. Fail second entry long. If we were at an obvious resistance, I don't think we're at the resistance yet. Oh boy, I gotta try.
$2,500 tick trap.
I mean, fails again just short on the 5-minute chart. Jeez Louise. Don't even do that to me right now. Don't even do that to me right now. Don't even do that to me right now.
Five-minute trap.
Oh, 5-minute trap, pandas. Get ready for the explosion here. It's more like a dud. I thought it was going to explode. It's not really exploding in any sense right now. Yuck. 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 What is this? Yuck. Oh man, I thought I was gonna really lift off. It made a new high at least. Hey, it made a new high at least. I thought it would at least reach these targets up here, but right, failed second entry short on the 5-minute chart. Thought I could launch, but apparently it feels like it's at top of some sort of resistance here. Could be like, top of these bodies here, finding some resistance. Yuck! It's all good. I made a little bit of bamboo, but it's all good, whatever. The most important thing is, pandas, we're in payout city. We're in payout city. As we're in payout city, I'm happy. Like now, from now on, all we have to look for are $50 or more on 2 more days, and then we can withdraw max payouts on these accounts again. And hopefully by then, all our accounts could be in a good position to get payouts.
2,500 tick trap.
Yucky. All right, I think we'll end here. Pandas, 1,400 bambaroonies. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I'll take it. On a day like today, it's like this grindy day, and we were able to capture basically the breakout, right? The breakout where we needed, and thankfully we had a breakout here and happened to have another breakout, right? Where we don't even touch and retest this area here. Very small risk trade, good signal bar. Coming off our trend line. See, at this point, only information I had was this. I had this, and this. These pivots here. And the 20 EMA. And so for me, I felt like, all right, we're getting a bounce off the 20 EMA, small risk. Let's just try at least. I was looking just to get a new high here, but I had a runner going, and once I saw like this strong bull bar breaking this high, I said, okay, let's just see how long it can go for. And I took profits on the first one, on the first reversal. So I took a nice 20 point trade, more or less. And then from there, I just extended this, and we were still in the channel. So I said, let me take out profits again at $1,000, which is what I did up here. And, that's the trade. Easy peasy. Pandas! I'll take it! Got some bamboo today. Yesterday was just a rough day. Days like yesterday, you just gotta learn how to lose max $500 if you can. If you can lose just $500 on days like yesterday, then you'll be fine and dandy. Fine and dandy if you can. Pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Again, my objective
2500
here
tick trap.
is to get payouts on my top half of my accounts. We're trying to get 6 payouts. But first off, we need to get the 4th payout. So 4th payout, we're in payout city, so we can basically withdraw. And then that's what I'd like to do. Okay, do I ever look at YM? Not really. Not really. I mean, it's already enough to look at one candle or one chart. I do look at gold sometimes. Ooh, gold plummeted. It was like going crazy and then plummeted. Like, wow. Anyways, oil's going up now, which is funny. Just wow, oil is just ridiculous. Bitcoin consolidating for a long time here. Should I just take a quick gold trade real quick? Quick gold scalp. Man, I think that's it for today. I'll see you guys bright tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have a good day tomorrow, but we'll see. I just don't know. I just don't know what kind of day tomorrow's gonna bring. What tomorrow's gonna hold. Could be just a nothing day, a nothing burger day. I wouldn't be surprised. Next week, Pandas, is like a big week in terms of news. So we could have some potential big volatility next week. But other than that, Pandas, not entirely sure here. Not entirely sure about tomorrow. We'll see how this day ends, and then we can make a better assessment. Pandas, with that being said, thanks for joining. Thanks for support. Scalp that like button. And as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.